Sunny V2, boom, right here.
Dave McCormick called himself staunchly.
All right, let's drama alert
Khaby
this
Lame's
nation.
comment section has gotten pretty brutal. Fall off is crazy, your time is over bro, put the fries in the bag, all of which have appeared in just the last few months.
My thing is, people will do that for any content creator, right? Even if they didn't fall off. People were saying Jinxie fell off for the longest time. It was like Jinxie was still pulling in a decent amount of views. Like, I think one time I just happened to catch him. Let's see if he's live right now, actually. Back to Twitch. Hopefully I don't lag while I'm looking at this. Jinxie has 37,000 people in his live right now. And you're telling me he fell off? No, that's just recency bias. Just because he isn't pulling 100K, a 200K per stream anymore, that doesn't mean he fell off. Crazy.
Why has this pretty likable TikToker suddenly had his entire audience turn on him? Well, judging by another comment reading, why did we make him the most followed person on TikTok? People are starting to think that he doesn't really deserve it. He gained 162 million followers by repeating a pretty simple formula. Find ridiculous videos of people exerting too much effort on the most basic tasks, then show how to do it in a much easier way. Can't believe he got that big, just from reacting to humans being dumb.
And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna say, brave statements only on the Rants Vibes channel, obviously. His content sucks. And I'm talking on the Slop channel, right? I'm talking where the content just, it comes easy to me. I'm just looking at something, I'm just talking, right? I feel like there's some sort of, like, okay, you got Khaby Lame right here at the bottom with piss content, and then ever so slightly above, there's Slop channels right there.
Even Khaby Lame himself stated, "My videos are simple and easy, but achieving a point of simplicity was actually very difficult."
I actually regret not getting his skin, that battle pass. That was like the battle pass I just started getting back into Fortnite, and I really do regret not getting that battle pass, because it was like he's a content creator. Like, I have to have it. Like, I don't bang with him at all. I don't like his content, but just having, I got the Khaby Lame skin. Like, I have Mr. Breast, but Khaby Lame is like, why did I pass that up? You get what I'm saying?
Gained just 9 views and only 2 followers during his first month on TikTok, which only grew to 4,300 after posting a crazy amount of volume.
I was posting like 6 or 7 videos a day.
I've never heard his voice before. He just, hold on, I'm about to show y'all. And that's it. He doesn't need to talk. The talks for him. So his accent is thick. There's nothing wrong with that, of course, but it's like, I don't want him to talk.
His main type of content, widely relatable skits, but they were limited by a language barrier as Khaby Lame only spoke Italian. I don't understand what he's saying. Someone translate it, please. I love your videos, but can you please do them in English? Khaby therefore devised a simple solution. Only make videos where he didn't need to talk. He'd state the fact that it's not spoken makes it a universal language. Every kid, every person around the world can see the video and get a laugh simply by watching the images. Unfortunately, Khaby was now basically limited to mocking cringy videos, although this worked unbelievably well as he began to celebrate milestone after milestone. 300,000, 400,000, 600,000, whilst his ability to silently clown on others only got better and better.
I'm not even gonna lie, I was watching a video about the D'Amelio sisters, right? Turkey Tom was reacting to it, doing the exact same thing that I'm doing. Shout out to Turkey Thomas, shout out to Tom Dark, shout out to Joke. Anyway, like, I realized how incredibly easy it is for people to just blow up off of TikTok and not have any sort of talent. Like, anybody could make the content that Khaby Lame is making. You get what I'm saying? Like, his content isn't revolutionary. Dixie D'Amelio and Charlie D'Amelio, neither one of their content is like groundbreaking stuff. And I'm not saying everything on the internet needs to be, new and, shiny, new, dangling the keys in front of you. But a lot of this stuff, like, a baby can do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not that I don't respect where they've gotten. I guess I would say I don't respect how they got there. You get what I'm saying? Like, whatever works, right? But at the same time, it's like, like, you don't put any effort into your videos, and that makes somebody like me angry. I'm coping. I'm seething. I'm molding because you just turn on the camera and I'm gonna kill Khaby Lame. No, I'm not. Sorry, my bad, y'all. I'm geeky.
He'd begin taking already viral videos and add an unexpected stitch to make them even funnier, leading to his first properly viral video, roasting a girl for her non-existent haircut.
Listen. It's not. I don't think this is funny because he made a good joke. I think it's funny because of, like, his mid. Khaby Lame has a funny face. Like, it's that was so unfunny. It became funny. You get what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, I see why he went viral.
Khaby's respect from the audience was building higher and higher, leading to a further 60 million views after roasting another TikToker for his strange shaving video. This then doubled to 130 million when he joked about a factory worker eating his chocolates. However,
that wasn't funny either. Like, none of this content is funny anymore. I don't enjoy this. And my problem is, I think the people who do like this kind of content, that like this style of content, are A, really old, B, really young, straight out the womb. So, like, I would like to think that I'm in my prime on TikTok, right? I think my TikTok is probably the funniest it'll be for the next probably 4 years max, right? After that, I'm gonna have boomer humor, and anything after that, I'm just unk status, right? But I'll talk to people, and they'll be like, "Yo, what's on your for you page? Yours is so different than mine." I'm like, "How? All the stuff I see on my for you page is funny, but then yours is like, it sucks. It's dumb humor that I don't like, you know? I feel like I have a pretty good sense of humor. But I remember my dad and my mom, they were downstairs. we were talking about something, and they showed me a TikTok. And I was watching it. They were cracking up. They thought it was so funny. I'm looking at it. They passed me the phone. I'm looking at it, and I'm not laughing. And then I realized, like, yo, the stuff that I see and the stuff they see is 100% different. So it's like, if I'm seeing In the Thick of It by KSI, to the screen, to the ring, to the pen, to the king. Oh my gosh! If I'm seeing that, that's not gonna hit them until like another 30 years. Like, they aren't seeing like the brain rot humor at all yet. Like, they're still on like the, like, I would say the way our memes are evolved, right? I'm a really advanced alien right now, right? When it comes to my memes, but on their end, they're still developing. They're still coming up on the meme game, you know. So it's like, I can't even blame them, because what they think is funny, Like, I probably would have thought it was funny a while ago, like years ago, right? But it's just I see a little bit of everything. You do seem like the type to see like every single thing, like music, brain rot stuff. I see a lot of Overwatch. I've been seeing Spark and Zero mainly because it's been coming out. Spark and Zero, Overwatch, and like brain rot stuff recently. So yeah, I'm gonna explain to my mom as soon as I go downstairs. I'm gonna explain to her what Skibbity is. So
this video here that changed his life forever.
his hands are ashy.
Mocking the stupid life hack gained him 250 million views, repeated in another 4 videos, which followed a similar premise. Suddenly,
in TikTok, they pay by per, I think, 1,000 views or something like that. That might be YouTube, I don't know. But imagine he got 250 million views on 4 different videos. Khaby Lame is rich. He is loaded. In TikTok, they pay out their creators. Like, they just throw money at them, you know? And especially during like the NPC phase, people were getting so much money off of this fad. And it was like, yo, like, the internet can literally like change your life, you know? Like, of course, this is why I'm making content. This is why I'm making videos now. I want to get to a point where like, hey, I can just live off of the content that I make and still enjoy what I do, you know? But it's like, man, that's what I live for. Like, this avenue is like, I need this. I need it. I have nothing.
every video was gaining at least 30 million views, whilst his moves were being copied by famous soccer players. Khaby was called the wisest man to ever live, as you say so much without saying anything. He'd celebrated 1 million followers on the 22nd of February.
Go back.
Soccer players. Khaby was called the wisest.
RR, is that a real person? People use the emoji. You're not real.
Man to ever live, as you.
This person party videos. That is not a real account. That's not a real person. Like, let's be real. And you're using all those emojis. Like, that combination of emojis doesn't even make sense. What you love Khaby Lame for? You get what I'm saying? Like, this isn't real. These are inflated numbers. And I'm starting to get mad. I'm starting to get mad that these numbers aren't on my channel. Everybody, if you're watching this, subscribe. Subscribe on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, please drop a follow. $5.99 for a Twitch sub. Every $5.99 goes a long way. The donation button is in the description. So if you go to my homepage, you'll see donations. Go to donations. If you're on YouTube, go to my Twitch link. Go hit donations. Minimum is $300. And this is a requirement if you want to continue watching my channel. $300 minimum. Anything else is a gift. And go check that out. Hit that donation button for me. Thank you.
Say so much without saying anything. He'd celebrated 1 million followers on the 22nd of February, which by the 23rd of May had grown to 50 million. Although with somebody calling this a big L for TikTok, there were people who weren't happy with Khaby Lame's fame. Judging by 46.2 million followers for
Armand, he's not real.
What? And 8.8 million.
Robert Abela, this guy is definitely not real. Like 8.8 million likes for what? And then like, what did he put those on? What does this guy sound like in real life? Where's this guy from? Somebody find him.
Likes for what? People thought there was too much reward for too little effort, which can often turn into a person becoming hated. Take for example the Haktua girl.
Yo,
she's not disliked because she's a rude or terrible person. She's disliked because her success hasn't been earned. Without seeing his history on the platform, viewers might perceive Khaby in a similar way, as a low-effort TikToker who makes $750,000 per post for holding out his hands in a 20-second video.
Imagine living life like that.
The main joke
Because okay, this person definitely isn't really. I have an Itachi profile picture. I can't even show you. I don't feel like lifting my camera. But like I get it. Part of it is because people are molding that it isn't them, right? Because if you were ever told you could be put in Khaby Lame's position and just make money from just doing absolutely nothing, basically, anybody would take that in a heartbeat, right? So don't hate the player, hate the game. Hate the people who consume this content, who think this is funny. Because at the end of the day, people are gonna want to watch what they want to watch. People are gonna want to like enjoy the content that they like. So if you're molding, seething, saying, "Oh, this isn't real content," just make content that people like. It's as simple as that. You know, I'm not saying you're gonna blow up immediately, right? Especially in the second channel. I really like the second channel a lot, because it really is like a slow grind. You know, like I can't describe it, but when my main channel, like that is starting to slowly like pick up. You know, like it's starting to roll a little bit, and I like that. But with the second channel, I see so much return from the videos that I make because it's so much more accessible, you know? Like with the main channel, I kind of lock myself in a niche, and that's okay, right? And I'm still able to make content that I enjoy and still make content that's like geared for the main channel. But rolling trash right now, I do have a trash bag over there I need to take out. You want me to dump it out on the floor and roll in it? You think that's gonna, if you clip that, post it 30 times on TikTok, you think that's gonna go viral? I don't know. I don't want to put trash on myself. But yeah, like with the second channel, no. What are you talking about? Oh, it's not gonna go viral. But with the second channel, like it's getting, like it grew a lot faster than my first channel. But then I was saying your channel is rolling in trash. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna play the video. Jesus Christ, man.
Khaby gained over 100 million followers by doing nothing. On the unpopular opinion subreddit, one user wrote, "Khaby Lame is boring, not funny, predictable, low effort, and famous just because he uses other people's content."
But that's the internet at the end of the day. Like, I'm using Sunny V2's content. If I were to, you know, get more, he has 3.2 million views on this video, right? And I don't think I'm siphoning any of his views from this video. But at the end of the day, this main video is still getting exposure, you know, so there's no reason for Sunny to V2 to, you know, be jilted and get mad and take my video down or anybody else's video on the internet, you know, unless it's being like defamatory, like you're trying to purposely make Sunny V2 look dumb. You get what I'm saying? But even then, it's like free speech online. Like, you should be able to say, you should be able to give people criticism online, and not be like jilted about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, if somebody were to make a video about me saying, "Oh, your content sucks, your content is low effort," I think personally I should be able to just take that and not do anything with it. If I were to take that video down, I should be held accountable for that. If somebody's giving genuine criticism about what I'm doing as a creator, right? But on the other hand, if I'm doing something, if I'm not doing anything wrong, and somebody makes a video saying that I did something illegal or did something that clearly isn't true, I think I should have the right to take that video down, especially if it's not true. You get what I'm saying? Because that happens a lot in the community. People will just talk based solely off of allegations or what they heard, you know, word of mouth. And it's like, yo, you have to do your due diligence. Like, it's better to be right than first. But then with the content brain people, they're always going to choose first over right, because, you know, you benefit from that. You get more views, you get more engagement, stuff like that, rather than if you report on something like a week later, people aren't going to care anymore. The internet moves fast, you know, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm yapping up a storm. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's like, hold on, I lost my thought. I don't know. I was going somewhere. I was cooking, but you get what I'm saying.
90% of his TikToks are low effort. He has a few quality vids, but that's it. He shouldn't deserve the recognition he's got right now. I really have nothing against the guy, just that there are some people who put real effort and can't get through, and I don't think that's fair. Others didn't
at the end of the day, I do think it is fair, right? Because again, there's people who like Khaby Lame's content. There's people who like my content. And excuse me, at the end of the day, people are just going to gravitate to what they're going to watch at the end of the day. So all you can do as an individual is just make good content. That's people. I watch a lot of Turkey Tom. I'm not even going to lie. I'm glazing him right now. But he says that a lot. And I trust him in a sense because he has a channel that has 1 million subscribers. And then he has like the second channel that has like 500K. And he has another one that's pretty good too. Hey, they mad because they broke. Were you here the whole time listening to me yap, yo? Don't do that. Don't. Because you just... You made me lose my train of thought. My controller fell. But... Okay, I remember my thought. Sorry, but I listened to him a lot talk about like, hey, if you just want to make videos, just go out and do it and make them good, you know. And I trust that advice. Hold on, I'll fix it. What are you talking about? Anyway, I'll take that advice because it's like, yo, he's actually doing it, you know. And when I do it myself, I was back and forth. Stop talking. He should talk.
Him simply because they thought he wasn't funny.
It hurts me because these just aren't good and he has so many likes.
Honestly, I'm glad I'm not the only one who didn't find him that funny, but there's a much stranger reason that people began to hate him. Khaby posted a simple Instagram story, say no to racism.
While Trump is looking out for billionaires,
Posted with a separate video in which he'd help a white person pull a sword out of the ground. It was captioned, "In a racist society, it's not enough to be non-racist. We must be anti-racist." But after this, Khaby made a brand new story. I'm seeing a lot of comments where people says, "I unfollowed you because you did this video." I don't mind, guys. We're almost in 2022 and people still use racism because they have nothing to do in their life. You can also unfollow me. I don't care about the numbers, I care about your hearts. This was followed by another post reading, "Instead of wasting your time writing negative comments criticizing, try to help people, although this controversy only ended after being overshadowed by a brand new scandal." Comments began to appear on his videos. "I hope this man beats Charlie. Khaby's more talented than Charlie. I have a feeling that he might pass Charlie. Charlie D'Amelio was TikTok's most followed person, although Khaby was right behind her with only 4 million less. Charlie losing her title therefore became a possible."
Okay, so what? I wasn't even paying attention to the video just now because this guy redeemed 10,000 points. He redeemed 10,000 points so he can make me be quiet. I've never ever seen this level of hating ever in my life from somebody that's supposed to be my friend. Like what? And then he's gonna say, "Yumbo, shut your mouth." You know what? You want to know something? The people on the second channel, they're gonna get you. The people, everybody on the second channel, everybody on Rants VODs. When you see this, when this is uploaded, everybody comment, Soha27 is a turkey burger. Everybody do that, please. Everybody do it now.
Ability resulting.
And I was at your memorial yesterday. I was grieving yesterday. Now that's out the window.
war
them to
between
follow
the
me,
two
no.
creators.
No.
People began devising strategies to make Khaby the most followed.
If you want to help, start commenting Khaby to #1 on every video that you see on your FYP.
Charlie's fans fought back, writing, "There's no way people actually
around 27
support
minutes to go.
Khaby
No, he's
Lame.
not.
He's literally racist and sexist. He body shames people. We all know damn well that if Charlie did one of these things, her career would be over." A different video added, "So basically Khaby did something so bad. He body shamed a girl, but what were these TikToks even talking about?" Well, an account named Canceling Khaby Lame re-uploaded one of his videos with the caption, "Why is this man obsessed with body shaming girls?" It showed 3 examples of Khaby reacting to women poorly, which was paired with another video of him joking about a dude's obesity. People then discovered Khaby telling women to wash the dishes, resulting in mainstream news articles and some pretty heavy backlash. Body shaming is so disgusting. Ew. That's so rude. I can't.
When you get an audience, when your audience gets so big, right? You can tell. The most recent example I can give is Mr. Breast, right? So earlier in Mr. Beast's career, he made a lot of edgy jokes because his audience was relatively niche, okay? But as soon as he started getting like so much more attention, I think his channel is at like 300 million or something. 300 million people is a lot. So you get all sorts of people from all different walks of life, and they like you can't be. I would say, does he actually mean this? Who knows, right? But even if he was just making a joke, giving him the benefit of the doubt, right? You can't make those kind of jokes once you have that big of an audience anymore. You get what I'm saying? Like you're no longer catering to a specific group of people who just want to have your opinion. Like, they aren't there for Khaby Lame once you get super, super big. They're there for the content. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think, would they be able to replace Mr. Beast with just a completely different white guy? I think so. Because I think most people are just there for the content. Mr. Beast is just like, he's the face of it, of course. But I don't think that I really think that he's replaceable. You get what I'm saying? Me, you're going to replace Mr. Beast? Okay. Do your best Mr. Beast impression, yo.
Believe he'd do that. As a result,
You know what would be crazy? If a Sunny V2 video happened about me, if I ended up in one of these videos for the downfall of rants. I hope that never happens. I hope that never happens, y'all.
Khaby lost 400,000 followers before the day was over, although people then recognized what was going on. They're canceling Khaby because he's gonna pass Charlie. Khaby therefore regained 1.5 million followers the very next day, ironically helping him become the most followed TikToker.
But
Although Khaby Lame,
he has 8 million followers, right? 80 million. Sorry, I can't read. That's crazy. Like, just thinking about that, 80 million people. Like, you can't even fathom that amount of things at all. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't comprehend how big of a number that is. Cause it's like 8 or 9 billion people in the world now. I know the number went up. But like, a chunk of those people follow you and know who you are. You know, I think the TikTok numbers are kind of inflated. I think numbers in general on YouTube are kind of inflated, especially once you get into millions, right? Because, you know, people have alternate accounts, you know, whatever botting is going on, dead accounts, stuff like that. But it's like, yo, a lot of people tune in to look at this dude. I want to get like that. I want that to be me 100%. I need that to be me soon. Oh my gosh, y'all. Like, I tell y'all all the time, like, this, I don't tell y'all this all the time. I said it in one of my recent videos. I said, this has been my dream since middle school. And not a lot of people, like, know that about me. Because the reason why is, like, I remember when I was in, I think the 8th going into 9th, right? and I was at the squash tournament. Squash was a sport I played. For the people who don't know, look it up. It's on YouTube. Not right now, but when I was playing, I remember I had my YouTube videos. I was making YouTube videos, gaming content, right? And I remember my coach, Dewan, real strange dude. He wasn't strange before when I was in middle school, but like he's strange as a grown adult. Like speaking to him man to man, he's weird. Story for another day though. So when I was at the tournament, I remember him showing my squash coach, my old squash coach at the time, my YouTube channel. He's like, "Yo, check out Rance's channel." And at the time, I before I just went by Rance, right? I thought it was cool to go by Sage, Master Sage. Holy cringe, right? And that's where Sages comes from. With squash, squash is a sport. I'll show a video of squash in a second, right? But that's not really important to the series. I swear I've told you about squash. Anyway, so I remember him showing my coach the video, and I felt this like not anger, but this disgust about my content on YouTube. Like at first it used to be something I just loved doing. I just loved uploading content to whoever wanted to watch at the time. And that just took it out of me. Like I think that year I just loathed Master Sage is crazy. Oh, please be quiet. Please be quiet. Please. I don't share that often. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Just thinking about it, I wanna makes my skin crawl. But I remember naming one of my videos, like this channel is garbage or something, and it wasn't. Like it was a passion I had, but it was like it was taken away from me. Master Sage is crazy. He's gonna pin that. I'm gonna shoot this guy. I promise you. So after that year, I was still making content, and then by the 10th grade, I just completely stopped. Which was like, I think it was best at the time for me to stop making content, you know, to focus on school and squash at the time. And I don't regret not making videos during that time. But then when I came back to college, or when I got to college, the first stint, I took this class, and it was, you had to make 5 videos within the course of the semester, right? And I made, the first one was called Weekly Shonen Jump, the Best Fiction. And then after that was, I think, Attack on Titan. And then Attack on Titan, My Hero, Digimon. And then I'm missing one. In anime games. So I did those 5 videos. I remember the first video I made, I was so proud of it. I was like, yo, I miss this. I miss making content. And then after that 5th video, the Digimon video, I was really proud of that. That was like 14 minutes long. We didn't even watch the whole thing in class, but I got nominated for, I got the award right here. My professor, he nominated me for a Kami award, right? It's a bit banged up because it is paper. I was supposed to get it framed, but I'm not even gonna lie, it's no use now. But I was like, yo, that was like the eureka moment. Like, I've always wanted to do this. Oh my gosh, I dropped my controller. I always wanted to do this.
His reputation.
And I'm gonna keep doing it, right? So after that, I made the Demon Slayer video. This is like almost 3 years ago now, which is crazy. And then after that, it just kept on coming. And then I think my first like big video was on, like, big as in numbers. It was this video I was talking about Studio Mappa, and they were, I was just like, yo, I'm tired of this studio making a whole bunch of anime, right? I was just tired of the style at the time. And that got like 2,000 views. That was a throwaway video. And that happens a lot. A lot of my throwaway videos that I just want to use to get to the next project, they end up doing really good. But yeah, after that is history, right? I did my first short that had like 12,000 views in like a day or two. I was like, yo, what? Like, cause it just happened, and I was just talking about One Piece and Among Us or something, and then after that, everything was. I'm here now. Started the second channel to do, cause I did the my Rock Lee video, and that took a while. Hold on, my controller's tweaking. And then I did my Ghibli video, and then I keep saying, yeah, we're here now. Let me continue the video. Sorry.
Has been trending downwards ever since that day. Bro disappeared from my FYP after he became the most followed on TikTok. Ever since he passed Charlie, he's not been on my FYP, also being noticed by Noah Glenn Carter.
Because he's basically done nothing since becoming #1. Like, he never even made a video celebrating or acknowledging that
You see how he switched up so fast? You see how he switched up? Like, that wasn't really his man's. He was like, let's get Khaby Lame to #1. And now, once he gets to #1, he doesn't want to, like, he's trying to milk him. You get what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. Can't trust anybody nowadays, y'all.
He was now the #1 most followed TikToker. And since becoming #1, he's posted once, maybe twice a week.
As mentioned, Khaby went from making 6 or 7 videos per day to basically never posting. He instead began to state, I want to make films. This is my main objective. I've wanted to make movies since I was a child, almost implying he was better than his TikTok audience. When he did post a video, it was often just an ad. Khaby did promotions for Airbnb, Hugo Boss, even Facebook, and by disrespecting his audience with loads of different ads, the audience would also lose respect for him. He used to be so famous. How did bro get forgotten?
I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I think, like, what is the end goal of YouTube for me? And I feel like I have a pretty good long run in me when it comes to making content that I like. I have so many videos in my notes that I want to make. But what is the end goal? If I do blow up and I do get a lot of views, and I don't want to do video essays anymore, because a lot of YouTubers get burned out. Look at Corey Kenshin, y'all. He just had to play games for like 2 hours a day, and he don't like it, not one bit. But I was thinking, like, man, maybe I could make a movie, but I don't know if I would want to do something like that, you know? Like, I think YouTube has always been like that thing for me. Like, I've always wanted to do this, and just talking about like this right now, it's like, man, I feel something in my chest. The opposite feeling of when I was discouraged as a kid. I feel hopeful, y'all. Oh my gosh, this video is basically over. I'm going to not. I'm not gonna keep talking about this video. Thank you for watching. That was for the YouTube people, not the Twitch people that are here now. Sorry, I had to make that distinction.